Alright, let's make some cold brew coffee. So the first thing we're going to need is some dark roast coffee grounds. Today I'm using espresso ground coffee. This brand has worked pretty well for me. You can use any roast, but a dark roast does give you a better product. So the next important thing we're going to need here is a ratio of grounds to water. So what I found works best is about a pound of grounds to about a gallon of water. There's a lot of different ratios online I've seen, but this one seems to work best, and it gives you enough concentrate for like 2 to 3 weeks. So that's awesome. So dump in your water over your grounds. Do like half the water and just mix it all up there just to get everything wet. Once you got all of it mixed up, you can go ahead and dump the rest of the gallon of water in. It's important to get a bowl that's just big enough so it's very difficult to carry the bowl to your storage place to let everything sit. So you can see here I just got it barely fit in, so it's going to be super hard to carry. That's real important. So next thing we're going to do is let this sit. You can either do like half a day at room temperature. I do about 24 hours in the fridge, and it seems to work out pretty well. But hey, that's just the food safe side of me coming out. So after you let everything sit, the next thing we're going to do is just take another big bowl or pot and then just run all these grounds through a fine mesh sieve. So what works best here is to just take a large measuring cup and then just scoop and pour. I found that it's best to suck up your ego and then to use this small cup as opposed to trying to dump the whole bowl in all at one time. So you can go ahead and give all your grounds a help through the sieve here. Just mix it all up, just try to extract all of that liquid from there. So once you got all the liquid out, you can go ahead and filter the rest of the grounds through the strainer. And then rinse out that original bowl with, that you had. Because we're going to filter all the grounds again. Only this time we're going to put some cheesecloth into the mesh strainer. You can see here I actually dampened the cheesecloth just so you don't get that textbook cheesecloth taste in your coffee. I know I don't really want those notes of cheesecloth in my coffee. So just filter all of this through. This might take a little longer just because solutes are a little bit smaller than the first time. But once you have that done and all drained out, we're actually going to filter it a third time. Only this third time we're going to use a coffee filter, and again, dampen that coffee filter so you don't get that paper taste. Unless you're one of those kids in elementary school that enjoyed eating paper, then you might want that paper taste in it, and in that case, don't dampen it. So this round of filtration will probably take the longest just because it's the finest filtration that we are doing, because we are making top shelf cold brew, not that bottom shelf stuff. So here's an old sailor's trick. You just take your original water container and just dump your cold brew back into it. You could put it in a fancy mason jar or glass container, but I like this because it's sustainable and upcycling. So just dump all of that in, and like I said, this will make it concentrate good enough for like 15 to 20 beverages, and I'll post some other videos on what to do with these, but I just like to drink it straight, and it comes out really well, so look forward to that. Thank you.